So let's take a quick look at this, Joel. So it reads at 3,400 megabits per second. It writes at 2,900 megabits per second.
So 2 gig.
2.9.
Shut the fuck up.
Its random read is 480 kilobytes, and its random write is 550 kilobytes.
Now let's see how long it takes for me to crash the house's internet.
Oh, would you look at that? Groovy Joel's online. So yeah, I'm just copying everything over from my hard drive so that I can download an OS onto my USB, run a copy command from my SSD to my new M.2, and then tell my computer to run it from the M.2 instead of my current SSD. You right there, bud?
Only there's part. Yeah, I was smacking my phone into my rib cage. The noise. Yeah, I forgot that I was using my phone for a microphone. So I forgot that I was just keeping that into it in a second. So this is now Brandos.
Sorry?
That there. 2 terabytes. 80 mil. The fuck world do I live in?
What are you doing?
Quickly showed up that fucking... Look, you're spiffing Brit reality.
What?
You've done the spiffing Brit with the reality of hard drives.
Look, it's called an M.2. It's an M.2 SSD. They're actually becoming quite a thing nowadays.
Do you know what one of the first things the game's given me?
What?
A pirate raid against my poor little colony.
R.I.P.
We don't have any defences. And last time a pirate raid showed up, it was twice the size of my fleet.
And what's it this time?
I don't know yet.
But I don't want to find out.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Where is my motherboard case? Because there should be a screw in here for this M.2.
Fuck. They're gonna be here in about 20 days.
Oh, plenty of time.
It's going to take 22 for my defense force to exist.
Plenty of time.
Is it though?
Probably going to be one of those screws. Jeez Louise.
Actually, can I technically do this here? Where's one of the fuckers I've salvaged? And care about you. From the levels.
Jesus Christ, you got enough ships there, bud?
I have a fleet.
I think it's called an armada.
Okay. So, I need to organize this. This hurts me. Right. You, I don't give a shit about. 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 And the rest of you are like combat freighters. Oh, you, I don't give a shit about. Okay. So in my fleet, I have my ship, Big Boy, who does damage, a couple of combat freighters, a little phase frigate, I think it's called, carrier, damage boy, carrier and infantry support. Big fucker I picked up, but really love. Big fucker, another infantry carrier thing. Hammerhead I've had for ages. Freighter, Air Force, Super Air Force with nuke. Here's the Super Air Force with nuke because has his fighters. Just an interceptor. Wait, this fucker just Reaper class torpedoes are the death of anything. You want the one. Oh, big thick boy, does a lot of damage, kinetic, mainly to put high flux and shield.
I think you mean Tick Boy. Big Heck Boy.
And this is just basically, does it exist? It used to. Because fuck bombers. They don't deserve to exist. Nobody loves bombers. They're annoying.
And yet they're low tech.
Those are the low tech ones. They just unload every fucking canister they have.
Sounds like a fair deal to me.
If not for whatever they're hitting.
Don't you have the ability to just go into hyperspace at any time?
Look, okay, just because that's how
disappointed.
I forgot to check my bar.
Oh wow, you can be detected from ages away, Jesus. Compared to your detection range.
Wait, cunts.
Oh, you've activated going dark, have you? Oh,
no, I've gone into speed mode. Going dark actually slows you down.
Yeah, I can imagine that because since you're not using contact, they need to stay in visual range.
You're Hero Viking. I like Viking.
Just deploy them all.
That cost me supplies.
Just deploy them all.
No. Alright, so I'm gonna go with standard mode. So what you want to do is generally keep your shields down and weapons off, because then you have mobility. That's if you're chasing or trying to close distance. And I like to close distance because I'm more of an upfront person. But as you see, these things don't do... My beam weapons that don't do hardcore. Hello? Can we not play the ramming game? Don't make me call in fucking reinforcements. I don't want you guys to get around me. You can collide with each other. There is a limit to how many shits I can... Yeah, so I'm gonna point out all of these canisters do 300 damage to friend or foe. They're gonna launch a few more before they're done with their run. I'm a solid ship, but I have 9,000 health. They are the death of anything. Reaper torpedoes are worse, and I like him because he gets behind my enemy, and then basically gets the delete key. So as well, if you hit that yellow core, not 100% sure, but that generally, it seems to be a 50-50 with me, whether it disables the ship or straight up makes the ship go boom.
Either way, it's fun, so...
Yes. Either way, it supports me and doesn't get me fucked over. Actually, also flux. So you see that little thick green bar I have? That's hard flux. That's from proper kinetic, physical, HE weapons.
Yeah.
Like, this is mainly beam. So this doesn't do hard. But hard doesn't get taken... That doesn't slowly dissipate while your shields are up. You actually have to drop them. Then you can imagine what happens when you're getting ganked.
Yep.
Whether it's beams...
I believe it's commonly referred to as getting smacked.
Right.
Have you got backup at all?
Yeah, 2 of them are carriers, artillery. Well, these ones don't have artillery, but they have point defense. But they have a fucking gremlin. Fuck gremlins. Nobody loves gremlins. They don't even need to exist. They are scum. Oh fuck, I've overloaded. So, this is what happens if your flux reaches max.
Yep, I see that, Joel. You're absolutely getting pounded.
Don't worry, my ship has some armor. There's... Look, I know you're not a up-front combat vessel, but you have shields and power. I don't. And that's me venting, which gets rid of it.
Shields up quick.
Oh, don't worry, I've had more rapid situations where I've had like 30 odd missiles coming square at my face. Get your anus back. I wish... Now, the only problem with how long combat's taking for me right now is the fact that we're going to have to choose combat vehicles. No big problem with that. Come on, take a choice, and you choose Overload, also known as Death. If I can aim. Come on. Ooh. Yeah, the AI drops their shield when they're under this sort of overload threat. They prioritize survival.
You're about to overload as well.
Oh, so this portrait here, that means this ship has a pilot, which means it's more powerful and more of a pain in the ass. I would much appreciate it if any of you fucking... You're meant to be supporting me, bitch! Oh. I am there. Alright, where is it? You three are quick. All of you, make sure they don't exist. You get your fighters to harass them heavily at you instead of them.
Oh, you got 3 people watching you now. 3 people who have nothing else better to do.
Fuck off, no one more references.
You know, it's bad for a second there. I couldn't tell if that was a Womble reference or if that was a Rumi reference.
He actually explained the art of those subtitles and why they're so good.
Oh
In one
yeah,
of his videos.
that doesn't surprise me. Like, I love subtitles like that.
Yeah. He also explained why fucking the tactical radio in Armor is so enjoyable.
Because you can press one button and you go from talking to shouting.
No, because the problem is, if you lose radio contact, you can accidentally have blue on blue.
Hmm.
And it just makes, like... If you go through Discord, it's not too bad, because you always have contact. When you go through that radio thing...
Ah, finally my USB's
lose it.
done.
Up on my... I was about to say, tell me if I'm about to hit something. But I remember, you have the delay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
so you
a
can
just
see-
a just a bit of a
Those
delay. Yeah.
Those bombs hit his shield. I had a dozen of them flying at me at once. I'm like, oh, it won't do anything. And then I copped one, took 300 damage, and then instantly went fuck. And realized I had to get my shield up. Buddy mode. I am now connected to chat. I can see things on my phone. You know, I can't let you live. You're in my land. You follow. You follow. You deploy away. So I'm not going to be partaking in this fight. Like, I can still hit F. I can still take control of ships. But I'm not partaking. Because my ship takes more money to keep in battle. And god damn it, if I don't need to spend money, I don't like spending money. And we've destroyed them. Do they have anything? Yeah, no, they wouldn't have anything. So here's loot. Heavy machinery, you need for scavenging and setting up colonies. Metal, great trade resource. Fuel, enough said. Supplies, enough said. All this, that's just money. Actually, two of them may not just cruise. Yes, Fran.
What?
Okay, so with fitting your ships, you get small and medium things. You can get generic or you can get dedicated. So green is dedicated missiles. Blue is your dedicated energy, which I'm using for point defense on this big fucker, and the ion cannon. Because the ion cannon is fuck you, you have nothing. And then his main one, I have a heavy blaster, because I want him to fuck people over. He can't do too much hard flux all around him, but up front, if you're in front of him, these heavy autocannons will basically delete you. There is no other way to put that. Right, so I'm going to go. Shit. I'll put the big flux on. Right, so up here you have capacitors for your flux. They increase the amount of flux you can have before you go overload. Vents increases the rate you put it out. And then here are your ordnance points. Everything takes ordnance points. Like, you can see the fighters. You can get simple mining shuttles, which don't take ordnance points, but they're shit. They use point defense lasers for everything. In here, you get your extra mods. Something's like converted hangar, I can't put on this, because it has the fighter bay. That's mainly for things like the drone tender, so it can use fighters. But you get all these things. Like, some of them have trade-offs, some of them are just good all around. But yeah, like, blast doors is good to have on things, because you don't get your crew yeeted into space. Drone tender, I only realised recently, has the salvage gantry. I grabbed this fucker because it was cheap and I had a lot of money, because it's got the salvage gantry. Because the art of the salvage is just... basically, it makes this easier, more efficient and safer.
The art of the salvage.
Shut the fuck up.
Ah.
Yeah.
Just
So,
like
it's kind of this.
just like buying what was it again? Storage Wars.
Yes, except the storage
art
wars
of
are
the
more
deal.
hostile.
The art of the deal, the art of salvage.
Yeah, but this getting the salvage here is a lot more hostile than buying a container and hoping for the best.
Yeah, but there's a lot more gambling involved with that.
I mean, you know what? Yeah, getting shot at really isn't gambling, is it?
I mean, you're gambling with your life, but that's about it.
So, sorry. Give me a second. I'm not just gambling with my life. That's why we have these Barneys.
You're gambling with 1,282 lives.
Actually, that's another thing. Here's my drone. This. So, these things don't require crew, do they? Yeah, no, they don't, because they're drone. So, they're basically expendable. You can chuck as many of them into the fight as you want. You don't need to worry about their fucking existence. They may as well just burn. This thing is a bomber. Yeah, so this thing, if it dies, you lose 4 people. Well, you have a chance to recover them, but not many of us are really fighter pilots. Well, fighter leaders.
Not many of us are willing to save them.
So he's a strike commander and character. So he has straight up. So when I give him the skill, when he levels up, he's going to expect more money. Because he's
Joel.
more proficient. Yes.
Just letting you know, the height of this is probably anywhere between 1 and 2 mil.
What do you mean?
The height of my M.2. Like, so it's, the length is about 80. I think the width was like 15 or 18 or something like that. And then the width is about anywhere between 1 to 2 mil. Closer to 1, I'd say. Oh, there you go. Someone waved at you, Joel. Aren't you happy?
I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce this. The inappropriate. How are you this wonderful night?
I'm gonna laugh so much if he's already gone.
Cunt.
Hey, it's not my fault. It's not my fault you're not entertaining.
Eat my ass.
You sure that doesn't violate Twitch's terms of service?
I just said it. Not like Twitch is gonna have a hissy fit now.
3, 2, 1, stream cut.
Fuck off.
Oh, he's modding his starsector client for the first time.
I haven't touched that this run. I just watched Spiffing Brett.
I mean, that's basically modding, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Modding,
I'm
exploiting,
thinking
it's basically the same thing.
If I do a second run, I'm basically gonna have to declare hostility against people and see. Although I have the bombers. I'm going to die.
Better run.
Nonetheless, salvage is salvage. I engaged them. I called them my bitch, and I plan on making them my bitch.
Just some new ships for some basic factions and a gate mod. Ooh, sounds interesting.
I've seen the gates. Do they actually do anything in the standard game?
Probably keep things out would be my initial guess.
No, it's sort of a warp gate.
Warp gate, yeah, I know.
You're a carrier, you support me. You're a carrier, you support me. You're
Are you
a front
deploying all
liner,
the
you
troops?
support me. Not all. Most.
Disappointed, Joel.
Fuck you. You lot
Yeah.
support.
Just the gates are not working in 0.9.1 vanilla.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've never played starsector before. I'm just talking about modding my computer, so
Yeah, he's grabbed a new little hard drive thing. I say little.
it's only about the size of my finger.
And it's got the size of my fucking internal hard drive.
Hey. Twice. Twice the size, thank you very much.
Oh fuck, those are bombs, those are bombs, those are bombs!
Oh, that doesn't look good. Oh,
I honestly expected my shield to collapse just then.
You got smacked.
Yeah, that's why bombers are intimidating. That's why I tried to make sure I had interceptors available.
Yeah, they did you well, didn't they?
Look, they're interns. None of them really made past the intern phase.
Hey, I made it past the intern phase and got a full proper job out of it.
Well, in this you don't make it past the intern phase. Or if you do...
So you're still an intern?
I made it past the intern phase.
But I thought you
How?
said you'd never
Because
make
I'm
it
not-
past the intern phase.
Look, none of the interceptor or bomber pilots make it past the intern phase. They all get shot down and burned. And then we say nothing serious was lost.
Not entirely sure how it burns in space.
I mean, if they have a fuel leak, that liquid fuel is still going to do something in the form of...
Yeah, it would burn the fuel, but it would go out reasonably quickly once that fuel is done. Especially if most of it goes away in an explosion like that. It'll dissipate very quickly. Because there's no oxygen, so it wouldn't be burning fuel from... It wouldn't be combusting from that. The only thing it could do is from the oxygen in the ships and the fuel
Okay, now we've
Oh,
just
you
started
have an
returning.
event, are you?
Yes. We've started returning the bombing favor. I must say, they don't like it. How many... Holy shit, you went on the... Oh no, that's mainly offensive. Wait. Why are you back there? I gave you a fucking combat class vessel. And you're not cautious. You're meant to be fucking ruthless.
I think someone's breaking.
You're meant to fucking fight. This fucker's probably the reason I'm alive. Him and his massive fucking autocannons. Plus that Reaper fighter, because fuck anything that sees that.
Oh, your shields are down again.
I've taken them down so I travel faster. Because I really want to make sure this fucker doesn't escape. He didn't escape. That's just potential fuel. Take command. Who's quick? No. You there. Get one of you in. You've got quick fighters. Get you in because you've got quick fighting. Alright. All of you go after him first. You come into here. You come into here. Here we go. We shall follow my loyal drone tender. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so we've already disabled one. Let's hope you remember how to do your job. Full thrust forwards. Come on. Yep, phase, come on. Quickly, jump up, you gotta catch up. You gotta catch up. You gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast.
I've lost you. Come on. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster.
Fast.
Gotta catch up.
Boy.
Get rid of fucking space. Not gonna judge. Good boy. Keeping those thrusters of yours safe. You've caught on really nicely from the looks. Yes. You can shoot. I want them dead. I don't want you pussyfooting around. I want them dead. No, don't focus on missiles. Get your ass over here. If you had have actually shot them, where do I delegate things? Why are you back here? Oh fuck, they caused a flame out. This is my missile. No, that's not my missile, that's my ion cannon. That's something. Where is it? Yes. God. Fuck. Yeah, no, they truly made it. Alright, what can I record? Don't particularly care, don't particularly care, don't particularly care. In other words, you're giving me a lot of something. Yes. I will gracefully accept your donation. Yeah, I don't exactly know where I want to put my points, actually. Extra income wouldn't extra admin. %, extra income on my current.
You do have the ability to star jump whenever. Why don't you use it?
It chunks up a lot of resources. I'm not here. Oh, by the way, I can destabilize this poor fucker's economy by doing this.
Just selling a bunch of your ships.
No, I'm on the black market.
What are you selling? Weapons?
Yeah. It's fine on the open market. We're in a frontier. It's basically, we're in the future, we got to space, technology cucked us.
Oh, recreational narcotics.
Oh, I can't fully fucking afford it. I just want to be a ruthless, merciless warlord. Is that too much to ask for?
Atlas Mark II class modified super freighter.
Oh, here we go, restore. Ow! That fucking hurts. I mean, the subsystems I don't care about too much for this thing, I care about the flight deck. Christ! No! That's not good.
That is not good, mister.
Oh, you do? Right. I'm gonna let you quickly read through this efficiency overhaul. Because as you know, I like to achieve maximum efficiency.
As clearly shown in Satisfactory. Ooh, hello.
What was I after?
Okay, so he's free next week, Joel. Googles?
Okay.
Said last week that it was Darwin over the weekend, then Toowoomba, then free the next week.
Bomber ordnance point taking. Do I want another set of bombers?
Do you need another set of bombers?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Are you even my friend to be asking that question?
Yes.
You have interceptors, we don't need to. No, I
Also,
don't.
you've got 6 people watching you.
Damn. Hello, people.
This is more
Don't
than
be
he's
shy.
ever had.
Well, this is actually a very quite. Christ almighty, you want a lot, don't you? We should need reinforced bulkheads. Yes! I am perfectly sane and not going power mad. And I don't need the interceptors. I should have a ton spare. And suspicion. At this point, they're basically saying he's been to the black market. You can't change my mind. Is that gonna drop it? Not yet. I'm gonna get some more crew because I need more interns for the bombers. Is more. What you? Oh, that's not enough for me to be interested. You, how close? You're 1 day off, which means you would have recently been raided. Ow. No. No. Fuck their stations. Their stations are rude. Do you have? Yes. 299. What are you thinking? I mean, I don't want to smuggle against these people. But money's money, change my mind.
It can't be changed. Money is indeed money.
You have no suspicion of
even the
money.
Vietnamese dong is money.
You have... How the fuck do you already have medium suspicion? There. How about I just go to the military and... Is a Hellbook?
How about I go to the military and sell the organs?
Not quite profitable. How about I top up on my fuel off the military, and you don't question why a few people are missing their organs? Yeah? I'm gonna get searched.
Yep. You're gonna get searched very hard.
You're a merchant, you're patrolling, I saw you move. You're patrolling. Okay, so how about we just hit the emergency burn? Oh fuck, they know.
Jump!
Jumping takes time.
Are you ejecting it?
Sure, you can scan. See, no reason to be suspicious.
Oh.
Oh, they picked it up.
They still picked it up.
God damn it, I thought I could get away. So yeah, this is how long it takes to traverse jump. Can you imagine how many fleets would have kissed my ass by that point?
Transverse jump.
Potato, suck my dick.
Hey, it's not my fault you're not using the correct terminology for the game you care so much about.
I've spent more hours on this than anything else recently.
Recently, that's the key word. I've spent more hours playing this game than any other game today.
In the past month. Actually, no, not quite. Star Trek Online still holds that. No, you're a shit ship. Get fucked. I don't need you. Nobody needs you. And a combat freighter. Never recover them. Especially if they've got D-class mods, they aren't worth it. Hello, unidentified fleet. Oh, you're a smuggler. Well, I'm not going to question a smuggler coming to my planet. We need recreational drugs. A lot of people, right? So mining means people want drugs.
Instinctively, just if they want to mine, they want to have drugs.
Sorry, I'm gonna help you, my little fellas. Especially because either way, I can get salvage here. Yes. Oh, you're pulsing them. Come on. Oh, they fucking scared. I believe in you. I have faith in you. I'm traveling faster than you. I have lost all faith in you. Actually, you want 40 days. Closest one. Not that I'm considering smuggling.
But if I were, this is how I do it. This is where I would go. This is where I would sell it, and this is where I would have. This is the contents I'd have.
Shut up. Just because I'm considering smuggling quite heavily right now. Because I should be able to grab that in 40 days. Because we produce it. And I'm dropping by home. Don't fly into the sun. That's not good for supply.
Why would that affect the supply?
Because we're basically using it for heat shielding. But the thing is, we get a guy to just chuck it outside the ship.
Yeah,
because for the nanosecond that it's in between us and the sun, it overdoes itself. Yeah. This is bad. This is very bad. You want 320. I can't produce. I only have to. Well, I have some more fucked off pirates. Not like they didn't hate me enough already. Oh, for fuck's sake, I missed. I want AI cores, but if I get AI cores, I piss off everyone I know. Fuck. I do the refit feed? Yes, I can, so I can kill everyone. Not that I would be a genocidal maniac and consider that. Well, fuck you, pirates. I don't care. I'm probably going to kill you in a few days. Just saying. Yeah, so this is my stock of weapons. What else was I here? What was I going to drop off? Oh, no, I know what I was going to do. Here we go. And that's going to be a base that will fuck me over. Man, if you pay me a little more, you don't need to just get your own to transport. Because hear me out. I'm a nice guy.
Are you?
I'll just make you pay like 50% more.
I was gonna say, what was that about smuggling you were saying just before?
Yeah, well, the smuggling contract fell through. Quicker than it was a thing.
Geez, you're not a good smuggler then, if that's the case.
Well, I figured I'd have the resources at my place, but apparently I didn't. Yeah, my monthly income isn't.
There we go, formatting the
Wait,
drive.
what? No, what? Where?
What? Why did you run into the sun?
Autopilot. How many do I need to deliver to this person to not fuck them up? Basically.
Why are you trying to eject something?
Because I'm over capacity, which means my resources are going to die.
Jettison! Just jettison some crew members.
They take up a different form of storage, Brandon.
Oh, that's disappointing.
You homicidal maniac.
Jesus, 200.
I could put that in a stable orbit, but I don't give a shit, it's metals. I can literally go find a pirate, say hippity hoppity, your ship's now my property. Or what's left of it will be.
I can just imagine, like, just you're loading up some metals into the airlock. You know, close it all up, make sure the guys on the other side of it just opens the door, just yeet!
I should use that as a fucking projector. It's like, sir, we've caught their freighter.
Chuck the
Shoot it.
explosives overboard. We've got to trick shot these guys.
It's an unarmed freighter, sir. Why would we attack it? Money. Right, men, load up the metals. We're gonna take some old-fashioned blunderbuss. What do you mean? It's like, wait, didn't we acquire these metals from their friends' ships? Yep. Just to add insult
That
to
means
injury.
it's the best type of blunderbuss, an ironic blunderbuss.
Just straight up. Ooh, somebody's having fun with the looted path. And it's not me. If I end up... No, be a good boy. You don't have the story. You can't just jump over, slap them, and tell them that they're yours. I love the fact that flying through these asteroid fields does no damage. Yay! I got 90 grand! People
Now the
love
question
me.
is, Joel, do you get affected by planet's gravity as you're flying around? As in, could you perform a slingshot maneuver is what I'm asking.
No. Because your engines are on holding you in space.
Damn.
But the thing is, if you turn your engines off, you're basically fully in. Actually.
So I'm just thinking that'd be really cool. So you could like full on just slingshot maneuver your way like out of danger.
No, you just orbit the planet.
Damn, that sucks.
Mind you, if you run out of fuel in space, you will get dragged into the nearest gravity well, consensual or not.
Hopefully
end up
that's
in a
not the
system.
sun.
I mean, it's fine if it's the sun. You just got to get away, use your distress signal, and hope that somebody shows up with fuel. Mind you, you really want to hope that it's not in that fucking red nebula wherever that shit is. Up here. Because all of that's pirate area, basically. You don't want to be in there.
You don't want to have a
there,
distress
somebody
signal
wants to
on
touch Uranus.
You don't want to be in the distress signal for the pirate area.
Just send up a distress signal. Someone's in distress.
But here's the thing though. If a pirate sends up a fake distress signal and another pirate comes by to try to steal it, do they just stop and go their separate ways, or do they attack each other? I ask the hard-hitting questions here.
Ooh, more bounties. Not like I'm a bounty hunter or anything. It's a good way to make
Well,
money.
you were a smuggler, what, 5 minutes ago?
I'm not going into that nebula. I've gone there before. It doesn't end in happy memories. Fuck that nebula. Fuck everything up in that general direction. It didn't even give me the correct system. It just gave me like an option of 3 systems. And to get between them, I basically needed to go through a fucking nebula. Ah.
It's fine. It's not like it's the nebulas from FTL.
They damage your ships.
But
Right,
yeah,
why was I here? I was here for.
what was it? It really annoys me when people try to like rationalize how we could travel faster than light. I'm sitting there going, unless you're talking about in relation to something else, we physically can't. We can't even get close to it. Because keep in mind, Joel, I can make my hand travel faster than light. You know how you can do it? Wave at the moon. Because no matter how small, there will be a shadow that goes across the moon. And obviously, if it's in relation to you, it traveling across the entire radius of the moon, it traveling at the same speed as your hand in relation to that distance, it will go faster than light, technically. Fun fact. But of course, it's all about relation. In relation to one another. Such as, if you had a pair of scissors where the blade edge was 1 light year long, or 3 million kilometers? I don't know, I can't remember. But yeah, essentially 1 light year long. If you were to then close those scissors at the same rate as to one normally closes scissors, they would travel, in relation to themselves, it wouldn't be traveling very fast at all. But in relation to the actual blade, where the blades are meeting one another, it's traveling at faster than the speed of light.
You want to break me, don't you?
But at the same time, it's also technically not.
I don't want to fuck with these guys, but I want to fuck with these guys. Shit.
Make up your mind.
No, these guys are the high-tech faction. These guys are the ones that will bring mini nukes and be like, "Hey, you used to exist."
That sounds like fun.
I just spent 50 grand.
Also, Joel. Joel.
Yeah.
You know how, what was it? Microsoft recommends around about, I think it was about like 25 or 50 something gig for Windows, right?
Mm.
I found an operating system that literally, keep in mind, it ran and it worked. The operating system was less than 100 megabytes. I think it was like 28 or something megabytes. Come on, run the freaking thing. Hurry up and finish copying the ISO files.
We don't run out of fuel this time.
Oh, so you ran out of fuel last time, did you?
No, not fuel, sorry.
Supplies?
Yes.
supplies, motherfucker.
Oh, I don't even need that to know where you fucks are. Hi, kids. It's the person you fucked with here. Are you ready to commit the death?
Hiya, kiddies, huh?
Now, are you getting allied? No, you're by yourself.
Oh, ready, yes.
Alright. I can't buy from you. Oh, I've taken on the high tech before. Alright. I'm going to give you a lesson on why you don't fuck with me. And what I've learnt from the previous one of these stations.
Alright, Joel, I'll be back later, alright? I may be gone for a bit.
Okay.
See ya.
See ya. Everybody, follow me. And we'll learn why we don't fuck with these stations. That's what you did to you. Fuck. Jesus. What fucking lines do you get, mate? Everyone try to get around that thing so it doesn't fuck up. Yeah, she's had a bad experience with one of these. I'm having a bad experience right now. Hold fire, hold fire. Fuck, fuck, run, 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 run very fast, run very fast. Vent, 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 vent. So, there's a hard point there, there, and there. You've also got these two central ones, which hold the shield. These shields are Tachanki. So this is why I bring everything against this. Because last time it ended horribly for me. Why are you sitting there in the open, woman? Please tell me she's not. Of course. When I don't want you to be reckless, you're fucking reckless. When I want you to be reckless, you're fucking not. Never what I want you to be, Can we please get more of those fucking mining pods around? Don't look at me, I am venting, I am innocent, I can cause you no harm. You know, I'd rather consume a couple of extra supplies than lose half my fleet or get a quite heavily fucking cripple. Oh no, you need to take out that as well. Don't remember having to long. Not that fucker stands a chance. Now I just need to salvage crew the fucker. Yeah, you get some more loot. Hold on to that. And you gave me more supplies than I lost. And I also get to salvage. Mouse. Yeah, so as you salvage something more regularly, the risk does go up. Oh, once I didn't lose anything. Normally I lose machinery. Oh, fuck it. First time I'm doing a higher risk. Fuck it, I make more heavy machinery than that on a daily basis. Since it's not a properly populated system, they don't care if I do this. Nice to know you're lingering around me. Let me just do this. Fuck. Come on. Oh, I can't because ships are mothballed. God damn it. You brought your allies. Thanks. You... I like having my carriers on hand. Oh, fuck. I just need the interceptors. You're good for your miners. You're good. Around. You're good. No. That should be good enough to survive. You two. Actually, not everyone. Stay with me. I'm a good role model. I've never taken any form of damage. Isn't that right, my wonderful flying shields? I realized my mistake. I forgot about calling. You two deploy and then hurry up and gather with me. You, actually, I want to have specific order go after him. You go after him. Yeah, normally that causes back and you've overloaded. Stop fucking resist. Death is the only way. There we go. You figured it out. I am yet to figure it out. Alright, I need more. I wanted this to be a cheap fight. I really did. You turn and hand you two to grab your fighters. Tell this fucker to disappear. I want you to tell that fucker to disappear. I want you to join in telling that fucker to disappear. I want you to try and get him to disappear. And you really shouldn't be on the front line. That ship is not optimized for that shit. Jesus. Excuse me? They have shields? Yeah, they use their shield for collision to try and avoid taking proper fucking hull damage. This is a fucking mess. Fuck it. Let's get the big boy in. I should pilot that ship instead. Get the skill set and do it. You don't require the skill set, it just makes it more fucking effective. Which I need to vent. While everyone is willing to keep me nice and safe. There are people who probably could have gotten through this fight with 2 ships. I am not one of those people. Oh, yes. The captain is here. He's the fucking equivalent. Payday, Captain. Clang into him, clang into him, clang into him. That's bombs! That's bombs! That's bombs! That's bad! Don't mess with bombs. Bombs are evil. Yeah, by the time you vent it, bud, that's gonna happen. Right. You need to keep on the pressure there. You need to keep up there. You can assist there. You can just regularly assist him. You're going for him. You lot are supposed to be assisting me, but you're in a fucking space traffic jam. I like the way they did the command thing as well, because like as soon as you you open the radio and you get a short window of using that radio for command. You really want to die, don't you? Flameouts when they lose their entrance as well, by the way. Alright, well, now we can go to full assault. Problem is, I am at my maximum ordnance points. And they retreated. I really don't care about chasing off that thing. That's the main one I'm interested in, but the problem is when you get to that. Which is why I generally don't go. Oh, for Right, where's the system? That's my system. I like these guys, and by doing proper trade with them, it will make them happy. Remember to turn that on so I don't get fucking screamed at. Did I land in the wrong system? I think that's technically a settlement. Yeah, you are a settlement. Okay. What? Midline. Yeah, because you guys don't like high. Why do you not want me to have this? It's just WMD. No. You can have all of this. Not that. All of this. The There are things I'm willing to give away, and then there are things I'm not. 10 grand. No. I can use that to build shit. See, yeah, because apparently those guys really don't like technology. Not as bad as a fucking the church. The church is basically like there's technology, burn them. But those guys will send out searches and commandeer everything. Problem is I'm going to need to declare war with them. Because I would like to have an AI core in my company. Okay, I don't care too much if you raid the church. Of course it's on the other side of the side I walk in. But yeah, I'm in my own system right now. And it's technically unclaimed, so it is mine. Like, I get the occasional merc troll come through. Story... no. You need one more. Point. You don't. You have a small. You have 5. No, you need point. Okay. We'll stick to point. Never mind. Actually, you need that. You're fine. Okay, so yes, that is. I have them put away. Ship that I really want to use. Like when I inevitably end up with a flagship via diplomatic. Or alternative terms. You're suffering. Could we please behave like a nice, stable colony so that you don't fuck with your glorious leader? The glorious leader that I am? Okay, so I need fuel refinement, heavy industry, industry. And when you get upgraded. I got told that then requires an industries. Yes, fuck. So the station's going to play the role of your defense. Fuck. Not what I want. This makes sense. Yeah. I want that. But at the same time, I don't. What are my relations with people? Hegemony. Oh, I could sign with them, but I could say no. I could go on a temporary contract with them. Today's just don't. It's a good idea, but I don't want to do it tonight. Oh, so I can see here. Shuttle flight. And nobody has jobs. Everyone was fucking heavy armies. I don't know what I'll call the end goal for this. Cargo pods. Always cargo pods. I found my medal. No, I'm happy I found that. Actually, does anybody want medal? Holy shit. You're out of my interest. These bounties are well out of my interest range. The red planet, you get the shield for, I'm pretty sure. Miss hang on. Off. Is there a way for me to access the world city? Actually, I need to do this. I haven't done that in a very long time. Actually, did I just fuck with Streamlabs? No? I didn't? Everything... Yeah, okay, everything looks good. I didn't fuck with Streamlabs. That's the problem with hitting F5 key. I want to become bigger. But I know they... Ooh, or I can get one... Why am I trading with the church? Who's offering me more? Actually, how much does it take? 62 for the end of the month. $15 at the end of the month. This I almost double. Yeah, so taking shit from here, it ain't free. It hits you at the end of the month. Sector, geneva, and you're where I want to be. Alpha. I always forget to look at that one. I'll leave my metals in storage. And I forgot to take my shit out of mothball. Oh, that's why I was fucking. Nope, not quite. Still can't handle. Fuck the looting path. No, behave. You're the investor, you want the ore. See, I want to be commissioned so I can get access to these fucks. And the Moira. Oh, it's got the only problem is I don't know how much they're going to cost. But I know they won't want to tell. And these cruisers, I like the cruisers. But I don't know what the end goal for this run is going to be. Where's... Okay, I am going to the independent planet. Fuck English. Look, you guys already hate. What the fuck is this thing? I like it. But it's not even. And let's kill the suspicion with the 100 supplies. Let's hope that does something. Oh my lord. Some fuel. Yeah, you guys are still gonna lose reputation. Plasma cannon? You want me to kill? There's no surviving this. How long ago was my save? Okay, not too long. How long have I been streaming now? So about 7 minutes. Fine. Yeah, no, I think I need this one here. Because I want to pick up a extra run so I can see what the game's like. Well, some of the big ships are like. Because I haven't actually had too much access to the big stuff. Alright, hopefully this will switch over to YouTube soon and it doesn't scream at me. I will see about trying to get back into this tomorrow night.